You're bleeding, you know. I lean my face closer to the rearview mirror and stare into my reflection. My nose is bleeding. My moment with the mirror also reveals that I have bloodshot eyes and a pale, watery complexion. However, it is possible that these afflictions beset me before the accident. I haven't been looking in mirrors that much lately. And your arm, she gestures toward my arm. I look down to discover that one of my arms is sitting abnormally in my lap. The impact of the airbag has either broken or dislocated it. Despite both my car and my arm being broken, I am driving myself to the emergency room. I resolved not to involve an ambulance because I do not like to be a spectacle. I would rather be run over by another van than be surrounded by paramedics touching me inside such a conspicuous vehicle. My foot is pressing down on my gas pedal so delicately that I am barely moving. I am crawling down the road with the airbag hanging out of my steering wheel like it has been disemboweled. A large white truck is tailgating me. Its driver keeps honking its horn. I grip the steering wheel, cognizant of the fact that if another car rear-ends me right now, there will be nothing left to cushion the blow. I glare at the truck as it passes me like it is a predator hunting me. I clench my steering wheel while I stew intensely with the reality that I am a living, breathing thing that is one day going to die. Reckless drivers can snuff me out. I am trapped inside this fragile body. I could be run off the road. I could be crushed by a van. I could choke on a grape. I could be allergic to bees. I am so impermanent that a measly bug could hop from a daisy to my arm, sting me, and I could be erased. Black. Nothing. I stare at the creases in my knuckles and begin consciously breathing. I am an animal, an organism made up of bones and blood. I study the trees as I crawl past them. I do this to occupy my mind with thoughts that are not related to my own fragile morality. That is a pine tree, a maple, another pine, spruce. My death and the death of everyone I love is inevitable. Pine again. I head toward the receptionist's desk and position myself in the center of his view. I wait patiently for him to look up from his paperwork to greet me. I read the posters plastered on the wall behind his desk, to appear occupied, and distract myself from the fact that every passing moment brings me closer to my ultimate destination: death. One poster is titled, "The Human Papillomavirus." The odd use of an exclamation mark is what drew my eye. The model hired to pose for the poster is grinning so aggressively that I can see every single one of her enormous teeth. I am staring into her beaming eyes, wondering how I too can achieve happiness. Does living a life unburdened by the fear of catching HPV result in that level of euphoria? If so, shoot me up. "What's the problem today?" the nurse finally asks me. I want to tell him that my problem might be that I have yet to receive my HPV vaccine. However, I have already been mentally reciting what to say, and so I announce, "I was just in a small car accident." "What?" He glances up at me, surprised. "Were you really?" "Yes." "Oh, dear. Are you okay?" That is a strange question, I think. My presence as a prospective patient in this emergency room implies that I am not okay. Despite thinking the question is strange, I tell him, "Yes, I'm fine." I add, "Well, I think that I may have broken my arm, but I am okay in general. How are you?" He stands up to look at my arm. He then looks me dead in the eyes and squints. "You are a lot calmer than you usually are when you come in here." Failing to fashion a more articulate response, I stammer, Thank you."